Another key aphorism in Thus Spoke Zarathustra: I should only believe in a God who knew how to dance. Little known, but this is a development of the image of the dancing Socrates in Xenophon's Memorabilia. The true philosopher dances, and Nietzsche's Zarathustra is a book of dance, is a book written by a dancing philosopher. For such a philosopher, God cannot exist except as a dancing God. And when I saw my devil, I found him serious, thorough, deep, solemn. It was the spirit of heaviness. Through him do all things fall. This is the first introduction of the spirit of heaviness, which will be so important for understanding how and how not to approach the doctrine of eternal recurrence later in the work. Not with wrath, but with laughter does one kill. Come, let us kill the spirit of heaviness. I have learned how to walk. Since then, I let myself run. I have learned how to fly. Since then, I will not be pushed before moving from my place. Now I am light. Now I am flying. Now I see myself beneath myself. Now a God dances through me. And near to the end of part 1 of Thus Spoke Zarathustra, all the gods are dead. Now we want the Overman to live. Let this be our last will one day at the great noontide. So far as we can speak of a Nietzschean theology after the death of God, we must begin to conceptualize such a venture precisely here in terms of Nietzsche's God who dances. And his own core doctrines, although framed at all 3 levels of the 3 metamorphoses, ultimately tend towards the 3rd level: gay science, childish wisdom in the midst of life's oceanic abyss, and the playful dancing of the philosopher with life, which would alone provide the only satisfactory theodicy. More simply, readings of Nietzsche's The Death of God or God is Dead, which simply emphasize Enlightenment atheism, can clearly be seen from this passage alone to be misreadings. Nietzsche is quite clear. Belief in God is still possible, especially if that God dances. Problem is, our gods and highest values have been devalued. We must renaturalize humanity, the Overman, cultivate the conditions for the emergence of the new overhuman. Whether or not in the future, in light of the emergence of the overhuman, religion, morality, and God or the gods will become acceptable again in a new way, is not foreclosed.